The human mind can process and remember a graphical image more easily than linear text. That is why, with flowcharts, you can understand source code in less time. Here, we see a function regex compile. It contains about 60 lines of code. If you have to read the code line by line, it will take some effort to understand and remember this function. The flowchart makes it easy. To create a flowchart, place the cursor anywhere in the function, then click the flowchart icon in the toolbar. This is the condensed view of the function. It gives you a feel of the whole function in just a few seconds. This is the detailed view. The tracking rectangle indicates the contents of the detailed window. We can see the code window and the flowchart window side by side. Let us click on any statement in the code window. It highlights the corresponding symbol in the flowchart. Now, let us click in the right half of a flowchart symbol. It highlights the corresponding lines in the code window. While the code lines are highlighted in this manner, let us click on the Scroll Code Up icon. It scrolls the code upwards. We can scroll the code down by clicking the Scroll Code Down icon. Let us click on the Flow Only tab at the bottom of the window. It maximizes the detailed flowchart window. You can use the cursor keys on the keyboard to walk through the flowchart. The down arrow key brings a flowchart symbol into the view from below. The right arrow key brings a flowchart symbol into the view from the right. Using the down arrow and right arrow keys, you can walk through the whole flowchart. Alternatively, you can move the tracking rectangle in the condensed view or use the scroll bar in the detailed view. Now, let us click on the Code Only tab. It minimizes the flowchart window. Let us go to the function regex exec sub. It contains 50 lines of code. Click on the flowchart icon to create the flowchart. Let us maximize the detailed view by clicking Flow Only. Now, press the End key. Let us press the up arrow key to bring more of the flowchart into the detailed view. We see that the if symbol is preceded by the label out. To highlight all the paths that can reach this point, click at the input of the if symbol. Now, we can easily see all the connections that can reach this point in the flowchart. Similarly, we can click on the output of a symbol to highlight all the connections originating from it. Let us click the Code Only tab. Now, we will go to the function myErrorReporter. Click on the flowchart icon to create the flowchart and then click on the Flow Only tab. This flowchart has a monotonous sequence of if statements. We can create visual distinction by bracketing a few loops or if statements in the flowchart. To bracket an if statement, press the Alt key on the keyboard and click on an if symbol in the detailed view. Similarly, let us highlight another if symbol. To highlight an if symbol without losing the existing highlighting, press the Control key and click on the if symbol. Now, let's highlight the while loop using a different color. click on the icon Select Connection Highlight Color and choose Highlight Color 2. Press the Control key and click on the while symbol in the detailed view. Similarly, let us highlight the for loop. Such highlighting is helpful when the flowchart looks monotonous. It is also useful in documentation. In this demo, we saw a few basic flowchart operations. In further demos, we will look at some advanced operations.